Oh God. Welcome to, I don't even know the count. Welcome to another installment of the This Is Why We Work podcast. I lost track of the count a little while ago, but I will be getting it back. So
25.
25.
Yeah,
Feel
that's
me?
we missed 2 weeks, so probably was like
You
I,
know?
I messed up too when I was trying to edit the thing and then I put episode 23 and it was like this already exists. Do you want to replace it? And I was like, oh, but yeah,
Yes, sir. But we here, man. It was a relatively slower news week, but
yeah, yeah.
you think it wasn't I feel like it was a little slower.
You got hit with a big punch in the face though.
What's
Big
the big one?
Creed boy.
Yo. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why you make me laugh to transition into this?
That wasn't a transition. I was just saying
Oh my God.
like it
Yo,
was relatively slow, except that.
you know what the problem is? And I don't know if other people could relate to this. Oh, first of all, like, comment, subscribe, do all of those good things.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, I think the problem is like, okay, even though it wasn't like a large amount of things happening in like the film, TV kind of news, there's so much that happens with life that
Yeah,
a big event could literally come and go
yeah.
in 2 seconds. Like it literally it just takes a second for it to be like, you know, it just like I forgot. Like I already forgot that happened. Um, well,
Oh,
I guess we gotta get into it now. That's not even where I wanted to start. But it's okay. We can start on a more serious tone and then get fun after that. Um, Jonathan Majors has been accused and was arrested for domestic battery, I believe was the exact charge. Um the accusations include striking, causing laceration, and the strangling of a woman. Um and that's
I will say though, since then, the lawyer came on and was like, "Oh, we could provably show that Jonathan Majors is innocent." Then
yeah.
the allegations got retracted. So I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah. I
Doesn't
mean,
happen soon, so we'll see what happens. But
yeah, so I mean it's still pretty early, but I want to say this. I will say statements being retracted could be
it's
tricky
not.
because
Yeah.
that could be a source of peer pressure,
Mhm.
and that could be, like a little hush money with pressure, different tactics, different threatening tactics, there's a lot of reasons why. I mean, victims who whose or survivors whose abuser have much less money and power than someone like a Jonathan Majors. They end up pressuring the survivors to take back their statements.
Mhm.
It gets dicey. So that's not a guarantee that, that's not a sign that, but also in the report it was that Jonathan Majors was the one who called the police. So like if you wanted to have some
Yeah.
upside, if
Yeah.
you wanted to have a if there is a bright side, if you wanted to have a bright side, to hope that this could be a situation where, it was it was a false accusation type of thing. He called the police. So I mean, that could be something.
Yeah, but
But regardless though, my stance is pretty clear on all of it. I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck? But no, for sure. I mean, I'm never about to sit here and try to be like, oh, like I'm not gonna sit down and give. It's a weird way to phrase this. I don't want to say give men the benefit of the doubt because it's not just like a men thing, but when it comes to like, because I got to catch myself because oftentimes we can do that. Like men are victims as well, or survivors as well. So I'm going to hear out the abused before I start breaking down the idea of them being able to be abused. I want to see what's going on. Because you can't say, believe survivors and all of that stuff and then just shoot down every single one of their claims. Um, and one of my friends hit me. This is actually a very interesting thing. One of my friends hit me and he was like, basically asked me what I thought about it, right? Because there are times where he said, he was like, I don't know, because it could be, we don't really know much, right? And there are times where it could be the sentiment of tearing the black man down, right? When he's at the top, right? Um, but he was saying, like, listen, like, if he did that, you feel me? You already know. Pack him. Um, so I want to make that clear. But I wanted to address that topic actually, because I really think about it. That happens. It happens. I'm not even about to sit down and pretend like it doesn't happen. Like
Mhm.
that happens. People do try to tear down people in positions of power. People try to tear down regular people and they don't really need a reason. So I'm not even about to pretend like that doesn't happen. That happens for sure. The issue with that is that excuse is used far too often. That oh, they just trying to tear him down, right? And you hear it a lot, like they just trying to tear the black man down. But that they just trying to tear him down isn't really the sentiment only for black men. This is also for like rich people, people of power. This is just a popular sentiment, right? Trying to tear somebody down for no reason. Way more often than not, that's just not the truth. That ends up being the shield to protect people who are doing terrible things, who are terrible people. Because, and this is what I try to tell people, if you're being genuine, right? Because this friend, I would put my money on it that he was being genuine. He is not a guy who would strike me as saying ignorant things. He hasn't said ignorant things. Um, and it genuinely came from a place of curiosity. For sure, for sure. This is a smart guy. But I, he is. But if you're being genuine, I would give you this piece of advice. Be careful on what devils we advocate for. Be careful on who you try to protect because I get it. We should be protective of our own. We should be protective of each other. But part of protection is accountability. You got to hold people accountable so they don't harm themselves. We got to make sure they straightened up. Regardless of what you do, you definitely like we gotta keep it 100, bro. Like if I'm out of line, I need somebody to tell me I'm out of line. If I don't know that I'm out of line, I need somebody to tell me I'm out of line, bro. And that's what it needs to be. And for whatever reason, whatever is happening, you need to go get that fixed. From extremes to more normal situations, like we got to hold people accountable. So in a situation like this, hey, he if he did this right, he got to go figure that out. He got to go heal, and he got to face whatever consequences are warranted coming his way. That's what it is.
Yep.
And then I hopefully they, none of this would ever happen again, right? Hopefully there's growth, and hopefully that's what it is. Because my sentiment used to be, get him out of here, right? For somebody, for people who do, bad things, not any bad thing, but people who are doing on the more extreme end. But I was like really young when I was thinking that. But at the end of the day, and this is not particular, I'm just kind of speaking in general at this point. At the end of the day, like we do need to leave room for growth. Again, I'm really not speaking on this situation. I'm just kind of like I kind of like the thought process is just kind of flowing at this point. Feel me? But we do, and that's part of accountability as well, to see if it worked, like to see if you straightened yourself out. And at the end of the day, if you do something wrong to somebody, they don't ever got to forgive you. That's another thing. They don't ever have to forgive you. If you wrong somebody and you apologize and you are genuine and you are remorseful, they don't owe you forgiveness. But nonetheless, you got to figure that out and you got to straighten what's going on. Support to any body who is harmed in a domestic violence situation, support to people's families who are in those types of situations. You feel me? Like, I get it. I grew up around a lot of domestic violence. For sure. As a child, that was a very, very prevalent thing. So it get nasty, bro. It do. It get really, really nasty. They get really nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's really tough because with that situation, it's really so early on that I can't really say, like, I can't say much. Feel me? But that's why I just kind of wanted to speak in general, because you just gotta be what it is. And listen, dog, like, if 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 things, people just gotta heal. I mean, ultimately, like, that's kind of what it is. Like, and I would say be preventative, take preventative measures, because once you do it, no matter what it is, once you take an action, you took the action, and now you walking down that road. But the thing is, if you can get ahead of it, then you never walk down that road. And some people are just horrible people, and quite honestly, they don't care what they do and how it affects other people. But but listen, homie, listen, if that's you and you doing that shit, and you did that, it's over. There ain't no Kang, ain't no I don't even remember his character name from Creed. Ain't none of that. I gotta watch the tape back. I don't know if I was chatting just now. I hope I said some good things. But yeah, man, that's you hate to hear it. You hate to hear it, especially at this point. Like, rise to stardom. I know we have the movie star conversation all the time, but rise to stardom, even if it's not necessarily a movie star, it's a star. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Um, and now if he didn't do this, that's tough, because that's the nasty blemish.
But
But I mean, honestly though, he'll be all right, because even men who are like legit abusers, like legit, they're fine. Not to diminish a false accusation though, because a false accusation is ham. Like, that's really, I ain't gonna lie, that's really damaging. You can't really calculate the damage that's done to somebody, um, especially from all the scrutiny and the perspective, of other people and the views, and how even just your name and that could hurt some business opportunities. But a lot of them end up being just fine. A lot of them who end up being like very, very worse off.
see the Flash movie.
Yeah, just fine. Just fine. But all jokes aside, though, I do stand by for more details, and I hope everything gets figured out, and honestly, I hope nothing happened, and we could just look back and be like, man, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yo, that's crazy, and then feel me, just move on. I just gave him praise like last episode. Like, that's why it's really crazy. I gave him mad praise. I don't know if that was last episode or episode before last, but
Episode before last.
I mean, yeah, man, come on.
Whatever, whenever.
Yeah, man.
Spoke
Yeah.
about him mad times.
Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
So
They get nasty. And just in general, like, outside of these things, right? I'm not gonna lie. If situations get sticky, I am an advocate of leaving. I am a big advocate of leaving. I don't care what is about to happen. I am a big advocate of leaving, bro. I am gonna leave.
The defense to that is always it's much harder to do it than to just say that.
Wait, are you talking about like specifically like DV?
Like, I mean that,
Because I don't really mean it like.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, no, but no, like still, if you can, whatever you
You
can
have
control,
all the
control.
resources and the opportunity to do it.
But I meant like literally like at that point in time,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
like you know. And I'm really speaking outside of that at this point. I ain't even gonna lie. Like if I start feeling tensions rising and stuff like that, I'm out, bro. I didn't seen like people getting like harmed for real, because they didn't leave in time. I didn't see people lose their lives for not leaving in time, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Unless it's like the bros sticking around, and even then I would advise people to leave. I'm going.
I
I'm going. I'm going because at the end of the day, bro, like I ain't gonna front. Like if a situation, if it get, you feel me, if it gotta go there, it gotta go there, right? And it is what it is in that point, and at that point, and I like my odds against any situation for real, for real. Don't feel me, like I don't feel me. I don't want to start no problems, but I'm also not about to let nobody do whatever to me.
right.
That's stamped and proven. There's no record of anybody doing no nonsense to me, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I leave situations, bro. I'm about to be 25. I'm not 15, bro. I'm not 18. It's over, bro. Like I'm cool. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm good, bro. I'm mad old to be sitting down. And issues be happening over petty shit. Like I'm mad old to be sitting down doing that. It's just like, all right, bro.
I would
But
feel
don't feel me. Don't get that misconstrued though. Like, all right. But yeah, man. I don't know what else to say on that situation. So,
next up.
all right. Well, moving on. Um, the Marvel, right? So we got they bringing back Betty Ross for Captain America, and we doing the whole Thunderbolts timeline. You can see that, and it's looking like we getting into the Weapons X program. And to anybody that understands or has any background knowledge of what that is, Weapon X is also a name for Wolverine.
Okay, I had to.
Because he was literally the 10th iteration of that experiment, which came from superheroes, the super soldier serum. So I get how the whole Captain America thing, I get how it ties in completely. Um, and Wolverine was like the perfection of it, basically. So I see where they're going. I see where they're taking us. But the Incredible Hulk came out like 15 years ago. The Incredible Hulk, if you don't know, because a lot of people think it started with Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk was the start of the MCU.
Yes, Edward Norton
Yeah,
as Hulk
yeah,
walking around all sad. That was
yeah,
Hulk.
yeah. So
That
that is the start of the
first
MCU.
MCU movie.
Feel me? And it's so real that most people either don't know or they just completely forgot about it. So like
They know
bringing that back is tough.
they just choose not to acknowledge it. I don't blame them.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But
Bad,
bringing that back now is like, who? What? Like,
bad movie.
when did this happen? What are we talking about? Um,
Hold on though.
yeah.
Is Betty Ross just gonna be like not involved with Hulk at all? Because that's weird.
I At this point, right? They could. Now, number one, the Hulk is not confirmed to be in this movie.
Oh yeah, nah. I don't.
So,
That's why, like, what I just don't understand.
like, okay, it could be that they just like, listen, man, we went. We went Black Widow. That went very south. That was very bad. So we just feel me. We just cut our losses. You didn't watch She-Hulk, so
I did watch She-Hulk. I didn't finish She-Hulk.
oh well. The last episode is where the Hulk's like the main Hulk stuff is. Um. So yeah. The ending of She-Hulk,
Shit, bro.
huh?
Say it.
But spoilers for the ending of She-Hulk. Um. Yeah. So Hulk has a son. He comes back with a son, Scar. Yeah.
Okay.
um, and that's like the end scene. Like they after they do everything. They having like a little
Was they hulked up?
yeah.
Who was he?
And it's like the Planet Hulk storyline. So like you see how they wanted to do a Hulk movie and they couldn't, so they had to split up his movie in between different projects because Universal wouldn't sell. That was ultimately a part of that storyline that they did spaced out throughout those movies and that they just wanted to do in one movie. So we would have gotten that because that's part of like the comic book story when they send Hulk away to Sakaar and he takes over and he ends up starting a family there. That whole thing.
Who's the mom?
Oh, I forgot her name, but she's like some creature. Um, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. Like literally. I don't know what they're gonna do for that now though, because we only seen his son. Like he just popped up.
The thought of Hulk conceiving with a creature is mad funny, bro.
No, like an alien.
Still, he's mad
He's the Hulk. He
big,
looks.
bro.
He's a creature. Well, no, she wasn't no slouch. Though. She's big.
Oh,
These big people. Let's be clear.
God,
This is not like it's humanoid, but it ain't human size. All right, like. But so yeah, like we got that whole thing. So I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna do like a
70.
70. I don't think they're gonna do like a Betty and Hulk storyline, like love. I don't know. I mean, they could. It's just weird now. Like,
Bro, like I just don't get it, bro. I don't know. Cause I'm like, didn't they end on good terms? I haven't seen that movie in mad long.
bro, like I said, that was like 15 years ago. What is that? 08? That's the beginning of 08, right? Because Iron Man is like the end of 08, I think, or the middle maybe. But did you know what I was doing in 2008? In 2008, I was in class. I was in class celebrating Obama getting elected into presidency. I was in the fifth grade.
Oh,
Yes. That's what I was doing in
what
2008.
was on his way to middle school?
Fifth grade for me was middle school.
Oh wow. My
Yeah. You
kid.
know, Kip,
My
none
fault.
of vibes. Kip sponsored me. Nah. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because they obviously switch stuff up for the movies and I just don't know what direction they're gonna go in. And honestly, like none of it piques my interest that much anymore. But I would like to see Red Hulk and stuff. That'd be cool for sure, for sure. But I wanted to speak about the point that you brought up before we logged on when he was like,
Oh,
oh, like, what if Iron Man had failed? And I was gonna say, yo, if Robert Downey Jr. fails and Iron Man fails, well, he's done, right? He is done, right?
like him, like RDJ the
Yeah,
person.
yeah. He's done because he was on the all right. That was a revival, like that was a revival for his career as well. And I was gonna say that the MCU would be looked at as the biggest flop, but then I took that back because that's only from the perspective of me being someone who's seen the entire Infinity Saga.
Yeah.
At that point, if they fail, they just fail.
It just failed. It's like how I look at another superhero movie's bad.
But do we get the whole Dark Knight trilogy? Do we get all of
Yeah.
that? What when did
Batman Begins is '05.
and the Dark Knight is oh
The Dark
seven.
Knight is '08.
That's a wait.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I feel
Same
like oh
year.
seven.
Yeah, no, same year. And then
So hold on, we talking different then. We talking about the superhero landscape is different.
oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Because the Batman trilogy is always like, oh, Nolan. Like, of course,
Yeah.
it's like a separator. Or it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even. Oh wait. Nah. I'm thinking about. It's crazy because now I'm thinking about like I'm in like the multiverse of movie timeline now, right? Because I actually love that this conversation unfolded like this. If Iron Man fails, the MCU is not there, right? But the Dark Knight still has all of that success,
Mm-hmm.
and there's nothing like overshadowing it.
Mm.
So, do we have DC taking over?
I don't know.
Because
Because
there's a timeline.
yeah, but like the Dark Knight is like again, it's like this thing that's over here.
I don't think it would have went that way if the MCU was not there, because that was DC's whole thing at that time.
Just Batman's.
Uh, and it was Batman stuff, but it was like they had the idea that a shared universe where all the movies are connected was like a stupid idea. They were very late to that train
Right.
because they didn't want to do what Marvel was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Dark Knight is there and there's a void there and they're filling that void and we just see that success with no
No,
competitor.
no, no, no. I think it doesn't happen because remember they think that idea is stupid. Marvel
Yeah.
tries it, it fails. So that only in
Oh,
it
facts.
only makes their brain go, oh yeah, see it failed because it's stupid. We're not gonna do it.
Facts.
And then it's just more Batman, more Batman, more Batman.
Damn, DC was gonna be incompetent no matter what, huh? In any timeline, they was gonna get that wrong.
Yeah. But like Batman is such a cheat code.
I personally, and I told you this before. I personally am sick of it. I'm not gonna lie.
I I'm not
I'm Batmaned out.
I'm
Everything's Batman.
I'm not mad at you.
Like, give it a rest.
It works
No, it does. Like every time it works,
every
right?
time.
You gonna put butts in the seats.
But every time it works.
I mean, it works to get money.
Hmm?
I don't know. Good content is a little different,
Maybe
but
like Batman and Robin flopped, but
oh, okay. Well, yeah,
I was after Batman Forever, so
yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's just like, can we? They have more characters.
who cares about them?
They have more characters that people care about. Is the craziest thing.
I
But
don't know.
they're just not Batman, I guess.
I'm not in the comic sphere.
I mean, like if you think of popularity, there's more Batman than Superman, and Superman is the most popular character in comic books. It's Superman, Batman, Spider-Man are the top three.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
I'm not
DC having the top three.
two of the top three.
Yeah, they have two of the top three and not being able to
I
make
mean,
something
they
out of that
did
is
their Superman
crazy.
stuff. Um,
They have done Superman stuff, but
I don't know how
Batman
good
is like,
I plan on watching those original Superman movies soon. I know it's like 5 movies. Um,
yeah.
some of them are really bad,
Yeah.
so I don't know. But you know how it's like they do a trilogy, those movies suck, so they never
Hmm.
want to touch it again
Hmm.
until like years down the line.
You gotta give it some time to breathe.
Yeah, like if Tim Burton didn't do well with his Batman trilogy, or like the Batman TV show in the 60s, 70s, it wasn't good. I don't think
You
like
sleep. You sleep. That shit was fire.
no, it was. No, it was good. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you said if it wasn't my
If
fault,
it
my fault, my
wasn't
fault, my fault.
good,
My fault.
then
I
like
just thought about the bam.
if it wasn't good, then there's no incentive to like reimagine these characters in
Yeah,
this.
that's a fact.
and reinvent. So,
That's
but
true.
I was tired of Batman till Robert
Oh,
Pattinson came into the picture. So
and I think honestly, I think that plays a role in my opinion on the movie too, because like I recognize the like how good the movie is. It's just so much indifference because I'm just like, bro, yeah, yeah, killing me with all the Batman. Everything is Batman.
and that's
Even
how
the animation, everything is Batman. It's just all Batman. Which and a lot of those movies, like a lot of those movies are really enjoyable, but it's just all Batman.
yo,
Even in the ensemble movies,
that's why you was rocking with the MCU so heavy because like it's different stuff.
at least it's different characters, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm good on Batman. Respectfully. Bruce,
Um,
you did unless
Batman.
I don't care about that unless we doing Bat Family now. Because we dragging it. Because not only is it all Batman, it's just Batman. Like, we not even,
You just
we
want to
don't
see
do
some. You want to see some Dick Grayson. See what? Oh my, bro! I just asked the question.
bam,
What?
bam, bam.
I can't say Robin because there's like what 3 Robins, 4 Robins. I had to specify which Robin. I know that's your favorite Robin, bro.
Stop talking, please. Yo, you gotta relax, bro. Yo, you gotta relax, bro.
Why do I have to relax,
Yo,
bro?
no freaky to what he just said, cause he not about
I
that.
was
No
at
freaky on
I
that.
was at
That's
HEB.
mad freaky, cause you emphasized
How?
one word mad hard just now, bro. That was crazy,
Bro, you hear what you want to hear, bro.
bro. You emphasized that man name
You want to see
crazy.
you want to see Dick Grayson.
Yeah, sure. Yes, bro. I want to see Nightwing.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna front. If you say Robin, I'm thinking about him anyway. That's the original Robin, so that's what I think about. You think of a different Robin?
I think of which one because I just know that there's mad Robins.
Oh, yeah.
That's like when people be like, if somebody was to be like, um, the Spider-Man movie is my favorite. Which one?
But that's like because
They're
it's different
most likely
actors, though.
talking about no, but they're most likely talking about Sam Raimi's.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, even with that though, there are different actors portraying the best character. You, if somebody says I like Spider Man, are you saying which one, like Miles Morales or Peter? Like,
Oh wow,
I don't
that's
think you're doing
also
that.
I am.
You didn't just now. I get it
Alright.
though. Respect. Or um, that's dumb funny. Nah, yeah, like for me, at least give me Grayson Allen. I mean,
Why you could say his name, bro? Why you could say his name, bro?
oh my God.
You
Do
could say
not give me Grayson Allen in a Batman
is his
movie.
real name Richard?
Yes, his real name is Richard.
I see. They tried. See, they didn't have to do that, bro. He could have been Richard Allen, bro. He could have
You
been.
mean Grayson?
Oh yeah, he could have been Richard Grayson. He got
No,
two
for
first
sure.
names.
For sure. He couldn't be Richie or something.
Right,
Rich.
Rich.
Oh my God. All right. But yes, yes, I think when we see Batman, like Batman with all of his broodiness and everything like that, I think it shines best with the Bat family. And we never get it. When's the last time we got the Bat family?
The Bat Family.
Like any of them for real,
Somewhere
for real.
in. Oh, technically in the Dark Knight Rises, Jordan.
Yo, bro, 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 yo, bro. I'm not jacking that,
It's
bro.
true.
Bro, he said his name. He said his name
And
was Robin.
you should use your birth name more. I like it. Have a good day, Robin. Something like that. That's how to sing
That nigga is not no Robin. Did not like that at all. That was supposed to be a little nice little wink wink. That was not for me.
I didn't like it either. Joseph
I did
Gordon.
not enjoy
I don't
that.
ever know his name. Jordan
Who?
Joseph Gordon Levitt. That there we go. I be calling him Jordan.
His name Gordon? That's crazy. Um, yeah, nah. Bro, they don't give no Robin. Do they think because of like Batman and Robin and that whole
Probably,
thing, like, are
probably,
they like, there's no hope
probably,
for a Robin?
probably.
That's so crazy and it's
Because when
so
he got
small
introduced
minded.
in Batman Forever, I think, which you're never gonna hear me say nothing bad about that movie because I like that movie. However, Batman and Robin is pretty bad. George Clooney as Batman, Batman nipples. They was fighting people while playing ice hockey. I don't know. It's a bad
I
movie.
and look, right? I agree. The problem is
It just works
when,
in animation, I guess that's what they think.
bro, bro, you can have a Robin. The idea of straying so far away from a Robin is so weird to me. Also, I like that Robert Pattinson Batman is not and wasn't an origin story.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Um, we just get to see him just kind of being Batman.
We was top. That's what I will give you. I'm tired of seeing.
The alley is crazy.
I'm tired of seeing the alley. I'm tired of seeing the Waynes die. I'm tired of seeing the pro necklace get right. I'm tired. I am. I'm done with that.
Pearls on the floor everywhere. Like, bro,
I'm
okay.
done. That I'm done with.
Um, that's what so that gives me hope that there will be a Robin. The closest we got to a Robin, bro, in the last like decade, there was that the Dark Knight Rises, but then there was the Robin that Harley Quinn killed, and you had to read the paper during during Suicide Squad.
Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes,
just had to read the paper that she killed a Robin.
yes, yes,
Like, bro,
yes, yes,
come on, bro. Just come on.
yes, yes, yes.
And if Robert Pattinson is not gonna do a Robin, and they plan to use Batman and the whole James Gunn, if there ain't no Robin coming, I ain't even gonna lie. You can keep the Batman stuff because that means we just gonna keep getting the same content.
Well, in the Flash movie, there's two Batmans.
Is there?
Mm-hmm. Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are both in that movie as Batman.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, Flashpoint. You right. It ain't gonna be no Robin. There ain't no Robin involved in it. I mean, if they add a Robin, sure, but there ain't no Robin involved in that.
Mm-mm.
That's trash though. Man, I'm bummed out. I want Robin. And at this point, anyone is trash. But okay,
I know who's my least favorite.
is it Tim Drake?
Nah.
Is it Jason Todd?
Mm.
Why is Jason Todd your least favorite Robin?
Cause like, just don't
The
care.
Red Hood? No, they don't do it for you. Or like his time as Robin.
Just,
He's
he don't do it for me.
he's like too edgy.
Yeah, just calm down, bro.
Dick Grayson. I also like Damien though. I'm not even going to front on that.
I like Damien sometimes.
I ain't even going to front on that. Like there is
Right,
some.
the Batman. What's it called? What's the movie I just watched? I told you it was trash. Son of Batman.
Yeah,
He was pissing me off though.
yeah.
Mother.
Yeah, yeah. But I think their problem in the animated universe,
Oh yeah, oh cool.
their problem was leaning only on Batman
Mhm.
because there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like some good stuff in there. Like, did you watch Flashpoint Paradox?
No, I gotta get to that.
That would have been a good start.
Mhm.
Because I think that's how it starts.
I
And
just be
then
picking and choosing what because it's a.
yeah.
I just be like,
No, it's a lot.
this looks good today, so I'll watch this one.
Yeah. I mean, I will say though, that Flashpoint Paradox movie is like legitimately like that's a good movie though.
Right.
Um, I don't think it's gonna knock your socks off, but Feel me? I don't even know what they gave it though. I don't know what they rated. It has to be at least 3. I would probably lean towards like 3.5 though. Are you looking for it?
I can't find it.
Yeah. Really?
What's it called?
Flashpoint Paradox?
Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah,
Okay, let me look on it. Has 100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
that makes sense. Everybody has at least something good to say about it. And in case you guys didn't know, that's how Rotten Tomatoes works. That doesn't mean everybody gave it a perfect score.
Has a 3.8 on Letterboxd.
Feel me? So for Rotten Tomatoes, if something has 100%, that means that's how many. That's like the percentage of good
Positive review.
comments. Yeah, positive
Not
reviews.
that it's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
It at least got a C plus.
So that's why you can see the disparity of it has a 3.8 out of 5 stars versus 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't really like that method, but it is what it is.
Me either. It's a little more confusing than it actually needs to be.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many people actually knew that.
Nobody knows that. Like who? Like why would they know that?
No, yeah, I don't know how many people actually knew that.
That's not no OJ side. That's really a goofy like method.
Oh, it is. It's pretty. Like it's. I think silly is probably the best word for that. Like that's even really
It's just like
yeah.
that's doing mad mental gymnastics to figure out what's going on, bro.
For sure. And it's just like there's no like announcement, like there's no like sign that's like, yo, this is what Rotten Tomato score is. Like they just kind of there, like
And it's used so often that it's like
all the time. That might be the like standard of like rating, like especially initially.
It 100% is the marker.
How did they get there? I'm trying to get that, man.
You got 100% of Rotten Tomatoes, you did something good.
I'm trying to get that. But yeah, feel me? Like they just gotta ease up on the Batman.
I could ease up after Pattinson is done.
Shout out Rob Pattinson. Okay.
Go.
Okay. Ryan Coogler is doing the X Files.
Oh, brother.
This guy doesn't stink, but this guy needs to do original stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. Like and we've said this time and time again, so I'm not even gonna spend too much time on it. The idea of IPs, like just slapping IPs around and like remaking everything, it's really annoying. They got Questlove remaking the Aristocats live action. And I think Questlove would do a great job on the music. The problem is we don't need an Aristocats live action remake. Like, what are we doing? But you know, Disney is going remake crazy. They're going IP crazy. They just slap the IP on something.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. All right, look. I don't want the Little Memory to fail, even though I don't think it's gonna be very good because the way I just but that's neither here nor there. Because
we shout out Halle.
Halle, Bill, we support you. Feel me? I'll be there, unfortunately.
And that Tinkerbell looks god awful, but shout out Yara Sahidi.
They just won't stop, bro.
No. It's actually a train wreck. And don't wait for the black people to get these star rules for you to turn off the lights. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, I'm moving Dusty, and I'm not liking that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. All right. Snow White got a good chance of being dumb trash because Gal Gadot is in it.
Is she the witch?
Probably, I think she is. Because who's playing Snow White? I forgot her name. I forgot who it is. Could be wrong though. Don't.
These IPs will be the death of me. And you know, the real problem with slapping IPs everywhere is because okay, cool. So we have this. Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel Zegler is Snow White.
Okay.
I like her, but I need it to be trash.
Okay, so we have a problem where you've built a brand, and I don't think we've ever actually explained what the actual problem is for real.
Yeah, I just complain about it all the time.
Okay, so let me walk you through why this is actually like not necessarily a good thing. So you have this brand. Let's take Scooby Doo, for example, right? So we have Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo has done ridiculously well at this point. Like everyone know what Scooby Doo is. It doesn't matter what generation, you know what Scooby Doo is because they continuously are able to make content based off of the Scooby Doo intellectual property. So now that we have proven that Scooby Doo works, the thing is, instead of running the risk of taking an original story and just pushing that as an original story, we know that Scooby Doo works. So what we can do is do something like make Velma the TV show that doesn't feel Scooby Doo at all. It doesn't feel like a Scooby Doo project whatsoever. It literally feels like they were presented with an original story and they said, you know what?
You know
This
how we
is
would
cool,
you know how we
but
get people to watch this for real?
this is how you're gonna get the eyes. We're
Just
gonna slap Scooby Doo on.
Scooby Doo characters.
Feel me? Because everybody knows. Oh, Velma, Scooby Doo. Oh, okay. Nah, they got a new Velma show coming out and it's rated R. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Uh, are the monsters gonna get crazier? We about to get more gruesome, which is the direction that they could have went towards. If you're gonna make it rated R, like, might as well make it rated R for a reason. Like,
Nah,
have it legit be
rated
dumb
R.
scary.
It's rated R because of Me Too jokes.
Or I guess that's TV mature, right? But
Whatever.
um, if you're gonna do that, you should have just went full on horror and made it like the most terrifying thing since. Feel me? Yeah. But you didn't do that. So that's the problem. So that show is terrible and it falls so flat because part of it is the cognitive dissonance between watching the Scooby Doo show, right? Watching something with the Scooby Doo label, with the Velma label, and it not feeling anything like Scooby Doo and not feeling anything like Velma. So that automatically takes away from the quality because you just like, what is this? Like, what am I watching? And then it ends up being bad because those two things are not supposed to be together. Like, if I told you, yo, peanut butter is fire, peanut butter and jelly go crazy. But if I know peanut butter works and I slap some damn toothpaste on it and told you to eat that, you would be like, bro, what is this? This is not a peanut butter jelly. Like, what is this? This is not what you told me this was. But peanut butter IP, peanut butter and jelly go crazy. We know peanut butter is a big part of that. We just gonna slap the peanut butter on. You feel no, bro. And it hurts original work because ultimately people who are trying to create new stories, it becomes a trickle down effect of difficulty because they can't really get their new stories produced as its own original work. It gets more tough because these big companies are just trying to throw a random IP on it that's been successful just so they can make some quick money. Then that hurts creativity and that hurts quality. So you don't really get the stories that you like because of that. And we don't get fresh new things because of that. And there are literally a million people trying to break into the industry and they have to conform because they just can't get funding for their original project. So they're just like, hey, we'll fund it. Hey, brokey, I know you ain't, you feel me? You can't eat and your mom got all these medical bills, but we'll pay for all of that because we know this story's going to make money. But here's the thing. This is what you got to do for me. You got to let me put Vin Diesel in it and we're going to put some fast cars and we're going to call it family. Okay. And now we fast family. For me. And it's just like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, this is a show. Like, now you're making a Fast and Furious show just because I came up with a good story on my own that had nothing to do with
Right.
cars. And the stories don't mesh well because toothpaste works very well when you use toothpaste to brush your teeth. It doesn't really work well when you put it in a sandwich. I like peanut butter. And I mean, I guess it's kind of weird to say I like toothpaste because you're not eating it, but like, peanut butter is good, toothpaste is good. They're good for very different reasons. Two good things don't mean you have to put it together.
Right.
That's the IP problem. And Ryan Coogler is pretty talented, so I would like to just see what he can do. Like,
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in X Files.
yeah,
Ryan
like
Coog-
another reboot
like Ryan Coogler doesn't make me want to watch X Files. So just gonna miss out on that thing he does.
for sure. That's tough.
he just I don't know.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
would think like somebody with his resume, they'd be like, all right, we trust you to do like Warner Brothers would be like, yo, write a script, here's the money for it. But I guess
yeah. And you know, in Ryan Coogler's position, I'm sure they cutting big checks for all these things.
and that's the sad part about it.
You know,
Cause like
like,
I'm not gonna turn this down.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm sure he'll do a good job. Like
sure,
it's
for
good.
sure.
It'll be good. But like I'm at the point where I'm more interested in what he has to say with his voice as a director, not just like telling other people's stories. But whatever.
For sure.
He's still young, so maybe he'll get there.
You know, when I think about that, right, and me being someone who's pursuing a career in the same field of music, but also entertainment, in terms of film, you know, I think about that a lot, right? And you think about the money versus the creativity. And it's just like, bro, you would think like, yo, if I get a movie and if I make $10 million from a movie, I'm good. I'm good. Do not get me wrong. I'm good. All right. Let me not even say $10 million. Let's say I make my first million. I'm still good. I'm still good. $1 million is a lot of money. The issue with $1 million becomes I'm good, right? You're like immediate fam. Like if you have like a wife and kids, like yeah, situated. But after that, $1 million is not taking care of everybody that you care about. That's not how that works. Like not enough to like you can help everyone, but it's not enough to really, you know, set up their lives for them to be like you're good completely as well. But then if I make for my $1 million contract, I knock that out the park, and the next thing they offer me is, hey, listen, we hear your idea, but we want you to make a direct this live action Looney Tunes movie. Um, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. You feel me? Like, I don't want to be a part of that, right? But they're like, listen, we seen what you did, and that was great. We have $50 million for you if you want to do this Looney Tunes movie. I can't, in good faith, say no. I can't, and that's tough. Like that's tough. But the difference between $1 million and $50 million
Night and day.
is just like, bro, I gotta take the money. I gotta take the money. And then after that, you know, hopefully I could be like, well, now I'm just gonna fund my own thing. But it becomes very tough, man. Like they throw a large amount of money, like I'm talking life-changing money. Like $50 million is life-changing for multiple people. Like if I had $50 million right now, everybody that I cared about, their lives would be changed.
For sure, ski.
Like legitimately. I care about for real, I care about less than 50 people. I ain't gonna lie. I probably got 20 people, maybe like 25 people who like, you know,
Yeah,
who I care about enough and who has done me well enough to 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 have me change their lives. Nah, it might not even be 25. 25 is a big number. But you know, like, and like to put that into perspective, like if I got a $50 million contract and I had to take care of, even if I keep it 25 people, if I gave them each $1 million, I would still have $25 million. That's ridiculous. And now they're all good, and I never even have to think about them again. And I'm still have $25 million.
this is true.
Like it ends up being ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie.
This is true.
But yeah, so I mean, Ryan, If I could call you that. Mr. Kugler.
Mr.
We
Cooler.
waiting on your original project.
Bruh.
Please, please. Speaking of an original project, Cocaine Bear. I don't even know if that's original, but I'm hoping that's original. I don't know.
Based on the story or something. That's what they.
Yeah, it is based on the true story.
Yeah.
So okay, but it's not a franchise, and there was no IP on the Cocaine Bear. Um, I went to see Cocaine Bear this weekend that just passed, maybe, or the weekend before. One of these weekends, I went to see Cocaine Bear.
This one.
Um, yeah, I'm an AMC Stubbs A-list member, so I'm like a VIP at the
He's
movies.
rich.
So I mean, VIP at the movies, so I don't even be tripping. Like I don't pay for my movies, and I don't wait online. Um.
He's rich.
And that's actually a fact. I know that like that sounded crazy, but like yeah,
Hold
three
up.
free, huh?
Nothing. Nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
3 free movies a week, and I skipped a line. So feel me? Get with me.
You with
um,
me?
Cocaine Bear was a lot of fun. I think I gave it like a 3.5.
You gave it a
Um,
three.
um, but O'Shea Jackson Jr. He was good in that. That was good. He put on a good performance. I didn't even know he was in it for real. For real. I wasn't even like. I think everybody had a good, fun performance. The movie did not take itself too seriously. The bear was fun. The main plot and the subplot was fun. Like it's literally what I mean. You're going to see a movie about a bear addicted to cocaine. So just know that. So people said it was really gory. People said they were surprised about how gory it was. It was gory. Like it was gory. I'm not going front. I was actually shocked because I was like, "Oh, are they going there?" And that made me like the movie even more because it's just like, yeah, bro, like we doing this. Obviously, it's not. You feel me? It's not nothing life changing, but I think it's exactly the movie that I would go to watch, like that you would go to watch the. What am I saying? It's the exact type of movie that you would go to the theaters to watch. Um, I had a drink, so it was cool. I had a drink, had a popcorn. I had a drink, I had popcorn, and I watched Cocaine Bear. That was a lot of fun. I do recommend it for everyone. Go see Cocaine Bear. Are you gonna see Cocaine Bear eventually?
Yeah.
I
I mean, I'm.
I don't know because you be having a long watch list. It might just fall to the like, yo, I seen Cocaine Bear in 2027. You know, like, I don't know with you.
I think if I don't see that movie, like if it don't come to, because I'm not going to the theater to see it. Like it's quiet. I think it's
Yeah, I figure that.
to end, and it was quiet once my pops was like he don't want to see it. I'm not going to see Cocaine Bear by myself, me personally.
Yeah, I get that. I
Um.
get that.
So if it come to streaming, it come to streaming. If
I
there's a
mean,
if there's a paywall, like iTunes or something, it's on iTunes. Probably not. So we'll see.
what if it's like $4?
I'm not paying $4 to see that.
But if you were going in a group, you would pay 20.
It's a theater. I'll pay whatever to go to the theater.
Respect,
Yeah.
respect. Okay.
Coach
So,
review is crazy.
huh?
Nah, I just like Cocaine Bear review mad funny.
Hey, man. Hey, man. That was good character. That was good fun. That
that
was
being
well paced.
what's his name? That being Ray Liotta's last movie is mad funny, bro.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the legend. That is
No, for sure.
hilarious, bro.
Yeah, for sure. When we were leaving, I didn't even like put the piece together until on the screen it said "in loving memory of Ray Liotta," and I'm like,
That's
"Yo,"
that's
I'm
just
like, "Yo, that's crazy." That's so funny though.
hilarious.
Like, especially like considering his career, like that's hilarious.
He's in Goodfellas.
Feel me? um, yeah, man. But hey, go see Cocaine Bear. Go to the movie. I promise you, it really is a lot of fun.
Mad.
Um, but things that are not in the movie theaters. The people been hitting my line, bro. They've been asking, they've been searching, they've been wondering why. They've been perplexed. It's just utter disarray out there. They need answers. They haven't heard from you, bro. What's the Naruto update?
Oh, I'm like, bro, where are you going with this, bro?
Just walk with me. It don't even matter.
Yo, all right, look, I don't know the last conversation we had about Naruto.
Bro,
And
it was
I
like
would
you was about to start the tuning exams.
start.
Like the second half.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
For
Um,
me.
I'm on season 4, guys. I'm almost done with let's see, how many episodes is in season 4? I'm like halfway done with season 4. Um,
Mhm. I got you. I'm gonna ask you some questions to help you.
yeah,
For me.
yeah,
Because
because
just
I
a
don't know.
random, yeah.
Yeah,
I bet. Now give me some moments. Give me some like what are the moments of what are some moments where you was like, man, like yo, this show was fire. Like what are the top moments, like favorites? It doesn't have to be a best quality type of thing. Like, just even though it'll probably be good, it would probably be the best quality. But what are your favorite moments thus far?
um, when I met Itachi
Tough,
and
tough.
when he did the Kakashi, I was like, hold on, bro. What was it? He had him in that little thing.
Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, that 72 hours, and it was like a second in normal time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So to those who don't know, right?
Yeah,
To
explain.
the people who might be a little confused, it's basically an ability, right? Say we were fighting and I put you in an illusion where I control whatever's happening in the illusion. And whatever's happening in the illusion feels like reality. It feels like it's really happening.
Yeah,
So if I have you in this illusion and I'm stabbing you, it feels like I actually stabbed you in real life. You feel the physical pain. Like it basically tricks your mind into thinking that this is actually happening. I also control time and space here.
yeah.
So what he did was he put him in this illusion for 72 hours. But in the real world, it was only an instant. So
It's
if I
like
do that to
like the
you,
blink of an eye.
if I do that to you in your mind, you were being stabbed for 72 hours straight.
Three
But
days
when
straight.
but when you come out of the illusion, the only thing you feel is that pain because you're not dying because you didn't have a heart attack. You could though, but you didn't die. So now you survive with just the pain of feeling yourself being stabbed for 72 hours straight. And when you look to your left and your right, literally a moment has passed.
Yeah.
Like you're dropping and everybody's gonna look at you like, what the hell happened? So that is the moment that he's
Yeah.
talking about.
That
It
part.
was ridiculous. It's cruel
Um,
even
just any moment with Jiraiya and Naruto, I enjoy. I think they have a
for
good
sure.
relationship. I think um his teaching style is really gonna help Naruto in the long run.
For sure.
Um, yeah, I'm a big fan of Tsunade. She's cool.
The best
Although,
woman in the show. By
although
far.
her being afraid of blood is mad funny. Um, they got that one shot, bro. I'm probably gonna put it on the screen. It's so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Of her
And
of Kabuto stabbing himself, having the blood drip all on her face, and she's just like, um, yeah, the show's good, bro.
and for context, she's basically the best doctor in the entire verse.
Bro,
So it's like the best doctor in the world being having a fear of blood. That's mad crazy. Like
hilarious.
greatest surgeon, all of that, but just a
Yeah,
fear of blood.
just scared of blood. Yeah, bro.
PTSD though, that's why it's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Um, those are the moments.
yeah,
No Rock Lee, Gara, none of those. Neji
I
Naruto, none
didn't
of that.
speak about that. I felt like I talked about that,
You
but
didn't say it.
if not, Rock Lee Gara fight hard. Yeah, bro. I like Naruto
Oh,
inspiring.
you probably spoke about Rock Lee Gar, but not the second round.
I like Naruto inspiring Hinata the way he did, bro. It helped
You know
her
what I mean?
last a little longer for me. Know that she's better than what she thinks she is.
Because
I had this
She
for me that they getting married in the future. So, word, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like at that point in time, like Neji spanked her, but she would have spanked a good amount of the people there, like not just the girls. She just spanking
Yeah,
all the girls there. Maybe besides Tamari because she's long distance, and
yeah,
I don't know. It depends on who get who first, but she's spanking
mad people.
a lot of those people there. Yeah, bro. She just ran into her cousin, who he just so happened to have some of the best hands there. So, and he happened to be fighting with real hatred while she was fighting with love. And even in real life, that translates different. If somebody is angry, like really angry, and you could care less, unless you're a professional fighter, I ain't gonna lie. That's a disadvantage. They coming at you with a different type of passion and fury, like
True.
especially if they calculated with it though. Like it's like, how your anger could make you sloppy and alter your movements. Nah, if they got them hands, I mean, they staying coordinated, but they fighting with the hatred of generational trauma. Boy,
Yeah.
I don't even want them hands. You got it. Because you really got a stake in this. Like, I really don't care. You really dead serious. Like, and it's even worse because it's not even that she didn't care. She didn't even want to fight him. She
Right.
just wanted to love
Right.
my cousin.
We
Come on.
family.
I Nah, he whipped her bad. But shout out my boy Naruto with that get back, a little uppercut. Sit your ass down, homie. Yeah, ease up.
Yo.
All right. Guard tweaking out and all of that stuff. Okay. Favorite characters. Talk to me. Who them people?
Naruto.
Makes sense. Show name.
Kabuto.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good character. You love to hate him.
Yeah, yeah.
You love to hate him.
I'm trying to do like it based on like what I've been seeing.
Mhm.
Cause I ain't see Rock Lee in a minute. Like
I
in
mean,
um,
that's the ninja equivalent of tearing his Achilles and ACL.
I ain't see bro in
In both legs, actually.
in both legs.
So that boy was fighting, screaming. His muscles were literally
Yeah.
ripping apart. Like it was
Um,
breaking away from his ligaments and bones. Like that was crazy.
I always enjoyed Guy Innocent. When he tried to get Naruto the little green
Yeah. That's my guy, no pun intended.
bro was weak, bro. Yeah,
Shikamaru? No?
I mean, yeah. Also, I haven't seen him in a minute, but Shikamaru, me and Shikamaru will be like this.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is Naruto and Jiraiya went off. So for me,
Yeah,
that's a little more focus on them. I'm back though. Now we back locked into the gang.
Shikamaru definitely though, for sure.
And who would you say you think is like number one for you right now, like as it stands?
Kabuto.
For real?
I really like Kabuto, bro. I really, really like Kabuto, bro.
That's funny.
I really, really like Kabuto. He's like mad smart too, bro.
For sure.
He like
Okay, I see where this is going.
Orochimaru was like, "Yo, bro, go kill Shizune, bro." He went to go do it. So that Jiraiya was there. He was like, "Let me not do this, bro. I'm smarter than that.
For sure.
I want no parts of Jiraiya."
For
Even though he
sure.
probably would have spanked them because Jiraiya had just got spiked by the.
Oh yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. Even Spike Jiraiya is
Hey.
even Spike Jiraiya is smoking Kabuto.
Um. So yeah, and then to be
At
like
that point, especially. I ain't gonna
to remember Orochimaru just went off and like, oh yeah, you're still scared of blood, and then he was,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
scared of blood. Let me hurt myself.
Yeah.
Smart man.
For sure.
Bro. I like smart people. Shikamaru being like, I don't want to fight. I'm not here to do that, so I quit.
I ain't gonna lie. Shikamaru. Man, I'm excited for you to finish this. Shikamaru. My vote is Shikamaru ending. Like when you end,
The show,
yeah, when you finish OG
I really,
Naruto,
I could see that.
not everything.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
finish OG Naruto, I got Shikamaru being the one for you.
I can see that.
But I ain't gonna lie, some contenders though. But I ain't gonna lie.
I can see
I
that.
think that's probably the safest bet. Um,
I can see that.
yeah, so that's my bet. That's what I'm going for. Um, would you recommend this show?
Yes, but not to somebody just starting anime.
Facts.
You would have to be somebody like me that had a bunch of
Some
anime
under your belt.
under your,
Mm-hmm.
because the structure is kind of like it's clunky a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
it's very, very like it's 100,000 like it's dark. Don't get me wrong, it is dark, but it is
Mm.
very catered to children. I will say.
Yeah, I think.
So like they got
Um,
the the exposition is abundant.
yeah.
You
Do
have people
you
doing moves and then explaining the move that they just did. It's
do you think that continues the same way? Like, does it still feel like, all right, this is for like this? Because it's not that it's like immature in
yeah,
the
it's not
sense of
immature.
like,
It's not immature.
but do you still feel like, all right, they're like kind of hand holding with the explanation and stuff? The same, like, do you feel like it still feels very much prevalent that like everything is just hand holding?
Yeah,
Because
it's
in
not
the beginning,
in the
for
beginning
sure,
100%.
because this is a very new show, right? It's brand new. Um, and you don't know nothing about it. So they
Right.
legit are explaining everything. And this is we doing a lot of world building.
Yeah.
So they are legit explaining a lot of things, like how everything works, what's
Mhm.
going on. Um,
It's
so
not
yeah.
as it's not as often,
Mm,
and or maybe I'm just used to, like I finally got used to the rhythm of the show to where I don't
mm,
even I'm not even like it's just second nature.
mm,
Um Naruto learned Jiraiya's teaching Naruto the Rasengan, and then like of course he's gonna explain it instead of
yeah.
also showing it. They did it recently. I forgot. I think this went. Oh, it was when Tsunade like hit Kabuto on the back of his neck,
Mm,
and then his movement was like discombobulated, so he had to like move his right arm to move his
mm-hmm.
left leg or whatever it was. When she explained that, I was like, okay, now I feel like, but it's not a deal breaker, fortunately.
Yeah. Um, but I think I would say it has progressed and it lessens. I'm not even gonna lie. The further in you get, it lessens because at a certain point, it's like, all right, like you
We
get it
know
now.
everything now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like you get it now.
yeah,
And then they
like
just like,
it's a lot less now where I'm at.
I ain't gonna lie, because yeah, like once like when you get to Shippuden, I'm honestly thinking about it, and it ain't too much like the new characters and stuff, like they kind of explain, but it ain't too much like all of that, like, bro, you know what's going on, man. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Like you
Shadow
know what's going on.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
But yeah. All right. That's shout out to Naruto. We here finally. Um, yeah, man. For me, it's a good run. It's a good run, yeah. We getting them little by little.
Yeah,
And more, and he spoiled. He just been introduced to straight goat tier anime.
that's very true.
Feel me?
Even like something like Vivi, right? I was just scrolling through Crunchyroll. I was like, what was it? My anime list. It was something. I was like, this is a
Hmm.
thing. Then it turned out to be amazing.
For sure.
So
No,
I'm
that is, and it's like, what is that? 10, 12 episodes?
12.
Yeah,
Just went
short.
straight far.
And that's why I thought I was a little tough. It was a little tough for the Naruto thing. I didn't know if you was really gonna get through it because you were watching like, man, this is like you watching something real short and sweet, like 12 episodes,
Bro,
um, 50
IBO
episodes,
IBO was long.
50.
It was 50 episodes and I felt long.
Long is crazy.
Right. It took me 4 months to finish that.
That was weird though, because it's not like it had a pacing problem. It's
It
not like it was bad.
it didn't.
That's a great show.
It is.
That's a fact. Because I had to I remember being there and being like, "Yo, bro, just turn on that show, bro.
Turn it on.
Like, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I'm liking the expansion of anime and people like just being able to get into it now. I'm liking it a lot, man. I'm liking it a lot. So if I want to talk about anime, hit me. I mean, if whatever we talk about here, you can hit me about. Um, but yeah, man, that's fun. I like that. Okay, we do have a really pressing issue to get to though. The top 100.
70.
Oh, just 70. The
Yeah.
top.
Weird number. Weird no, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even
Number.
75. Like, it's like 70 is weird. What is the company? Hold on.
Anywhere.
Is IndieWire?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you guys. Oh my God, did you guys wet the bed? Okay. The top 70 animated television shows
And let me just say,
brought to you by IndieWire. This is probably the worst list I've ever seen in my
I
life.
know the reasons why these lists exist, okay? Yeah, do it for the clicks. Yeah, do it so people talk about it. Yeah, do it so people get riled up. And you
It
are,
worked.
it worked.
I'm riled, and
I'm
I'm on
ri-
my podcast talking about it.
I'm riled. I'm riled. But
Okay. Where do we
I don't
I
know.
really don't know where to
There's
start
so
with
much
this.
wrong. And I don't want to we this could have been a whole episode by itself.
No, for sure.
Why is Teen Titans Go on this list?
Okay. Okay.
It's stuff like that. Why
All
like
right.
Teen Titans Go is Teen Titans Go better than the regular show?
No.
Okay. It's about 18 spots higher than it.
Okay, let's say this. There are some shows that are on this list that I think deserve to be on this. Like I think a lot of these, most of these deserve to be on this list.
Yes. Yes.
The order is some of the most atrocious. Like I ain't gonna lie, it looked like they looked and they put it on shuffle. Like they was like, yo, bro, like we gonna get these good shows and just throw it on shuffle. Um, okay, I'm scrolling from the bottom to see where is the beginning of the snubs. What is your thoughts on Futurama at 59?
I was never a big Futurama fan, but that
Mhm.
just feels crazy.
Futurama at that point feels low.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's right under Popeye the Sailor Man, and it's like you can't put it above Popeye. Um,
Why not?
Popeye was a good show and
It was.
influential.
Yeah, sure.
Like it's not one of those just old shows. It's just old. Like,
No, no, no. Respect to Papa.
but Popeye only had a 3 year run. But I ain't gonna lie, that might be more credit to Popeye because that influence and still being relevant today
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with only a 3 year run, that's tough. Now, here is my biggest issue, right?
Yeah.
If I told you there was a show that was the most influential in its genre, uh, definitely the most famous in its genre. It is one of the uh biggest companies ever, and they produce great shows. Not shows. There's one show, but show is really good, really influential. Good movies that have played in the theater, right? This is a show that got movies played in the theater. It the game run is historic. Their games are historic. Like I'm talking quality, I'm talking popularity, and I'm talking about revenue. It's insane. Merchandise is through the roof, right? All because the show was that good. Would you believe me if I told you that was at 57? Pokemon is so good that people don't know that it's anime. They don't know it's anime. It's just like a cartoon.
was like, yo, where are you going with this?
You telling me Pikachu? There's no way. Like, there's no way. If I show anybody a Pokeball, they can recognize that it's from Pokemon.
I think we could. All right, look, right. That's at 57, which
And the
is
show is damn good. It's not one of those just popular. It's a freaking good show. Great, great. Great.
Big Mouth is 9.
I feel like a
So
swap right there is good.
I wanna like to the creators of this list, right? I want to have like a serious conversation. I want them to explain to me how Big Mouth is better than Pokemon.
By about
That
40
wide
spaces.
by 48 spaces.
I want to know how it's on the same level. I ain't gonna lie. I think a swap and I'm good. Nah, no funny shit. Literally, like if you
I'm
swap
not,
them,
I'm still not good.
nah, because watch this. You're gonna swap them, right? Now, Pokemon number 9. That's hey, I will never complain
Right.
about that. That's a good spot. Because once you get to the top 10, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even about to feel me. Top 10 animated shows of all time, that's tough. But then when we do that with Big Mouth, now Big Mouth is 57, right? And we're gonna do one more swap. Okay. So we're gonna put it on at 71. And
Big
that's it.
71.
Yeah.
I don't think Big Mouth is
I don't think it deserves to be on the top list.
I think it deserves to be anywhere.
Oh, I was being like I was saying 71 as like representative of like not being on the list. But
Nah,
you're right. You're right. Let me clarify. I don't think Big Mouth deserves to be on any top
anything.
list of there's no regular show at 69. I scrolled past that. Didn't even think about that. Regular show at 69 is crazy.
Avatar is 39 on that list.
Especially when you start thinking about, bro, how like the Big Mouth is it's killing me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think
Because Scooby
that-
Doo, Where Are You is
I
52nd.
think that's the most egregious. Yeah, like I look at the top 20 and it's like, all right, cool. I'm not about to argue a lot of those.
I like Samurai Jack being on the list though. I'm gonna say that.
Should be. Like I said, the shows that are here should be here. I just want to know how y'all got to this order.
Besides Big Mouth. And the Boondocks at 40. And then Avatar The Last Airbender at 39. That's nasty. You gotta bump both of those up.
Like, what are we doing here, man?
Avatar, I ain't gonna lie. If Avatar not top 10, it gotta be hovering. It gotta be hovering. Ain't no way it's 39.
That's what I'm saying.
Boondocks 40, that's nasty. And then like look what's right above it. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I really like that show. Don't get me wrong. I do. I
I
definitely do.
I
It
like
ain't better than those two shows for sure.
better than
It's
those.
not better than a bunch of shows that it's ahead of. That's the problem. Now, before I say it, I want y'all, everybody who's listening, guess where SpongeBob is.
Yeah, like if you used to be like, ooh, somebody made a list of the best animated shows of all time. How many is there? 70. Where's SpongeBob?
Now, hopefully you've made your guess. SpongeBob SquarePants is 36 on this list. There's no way you justify that. I'm gonna tell you again that Big Mouth is number 9. There's no way you justify SpongeBob being 36th. It's not even all shows, it's literally animated. There's no way you justify it. What else? And I've watched a lot of these shows, bro. Like Home Movies, bro. That was a good show. It ain't the 32nd best animated show like that. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't that. Like
Yeah.
Like for sure. Like I ain't gonna lie, I've watched a lot of these shows. That's why it's even crazier. Sailor Moon at 29. Shout out Sailor Moon. That was definitely one of those things. But it's hard for me to see a Sailor Moon um post and not, I mean, a Sailor Moon top 70 and not a Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball wasn't on here.
That's really, really hard for me.
Anime is sorely
Misrepresented here.
misrepresented here. Like sorely.
And that's what, and so
Like I'm
when you
glad Cowboy Bebop is here. I'm glad Neon Genesis that one.
Neon Genesis
Yeah, that
Evangelion,
one. Yeah, it's on there. Pokemon is on there. But like, come on, bro.
there's really not that many. And we know that anime was it for more than one generation at that point because Sailor Moon was on from 1992 to 1997. Anybody born at that time is in their late 20s
Yeah.
or their 30. And then after that, like we know what anime is doing now. Like, come on. There's no way you telling me that Sailor Moon wasn't that. And we know because we know the impact. There's no way you telling me that Dragon Ball wasn't that. We know the impact.
Indeed, we do.
Like out of those two, Yu Yu Hakusho was like the least popular. Um, but it's just like, bro, ask somebody, bro. Ask somebody who actually watches these shows where they would put this list. And the people who made this list ain't watching none of these shows. This is
Mhm.
literally on shuffle. Like anime is very disrespected in this list, and it's weird that this come out this year and be so disrespectful to anime, especially considering that anime is, man, popularity is through the roof right now. Like there's anime movies in the theaters on a regular basis now.
Right.
Like come on, bro.
And that like the list does some good things. Like I'm glad Gravity Falls got the love it got because amazing show. Big Mouth is not better than it.
No. Well, I'm still saying no. Ain't no way.
No.
Uh, Big Mouth.
And I like Big Mouth season one. Big Mouth season one
Yeah.
was cool. It was fine. It
Yeah.
was good. But like it's no, bro.
And I know we got revisionist history about South Park. South Park is 23, man. From 1997 to now. You telling me South Park is number 3? I mean, number 23, bro? Like, I know for me, like, no, South Park is it. Like, come on, bro. Come on. We got to start recognizing. I get it because hey, I would never accuse them of being politically correct by any means. Especially when I just told you that they started in 1997. So you can imagine what the hell is going on. Come on, bro. Mobile Suit Gundam on here is that's nice. Phineas and Ferb is at 21. I'm really not even mad at that. I would like it for it to be higher, but like,
That's a good spot, I
like
think.
I said, it's hot. Like it's tough.
It's a lot of
It's tough. King of the Hill at 18 is a crime. Like that's a crime. And I like King of the Hill.
Oh, like it's too high.
Yes.
Okay.
It's way too high. And I like King of the Hill.
I don't.
It's a crime. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta throw that down low. I ain't even gonna lie. If I saw King of the Hill at 65, I'd be like, it made the list. That's cool. That's
It
an
made the
accomplishment for that
list.
show. Feel me? Cowboy Bebop at 17. Cowboy Bebop is top 10 for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is top 10 for me. But like, Rick and Morty is at 15 and it feels a little high right now because I get it though. Like I get it though. I'm not gonna lie. I get it. I get it.
I
But
like
I caution the like the small body of work. Actually, no. Rick and Morty started in 2013.
yeah,
They've
it's
had a
fine.
decade. Okay. Nah. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. 2013 is tough.
I don't know if Rick and Morty is top 15 for real. I think that's one of those like pretentious.
Impact and stuff. Like popularity? Because what's going into it? Is it just quality? If it's just quality, a lot of things got to get shifted.
But let's talk about for Rick and Morty specifically, it's hard for
Yeah.
you to be talk about that like objectively, bro. It's hard.
No,
You
okay,
can't do
but
it. You cannot do
okay. No, no, no. Look, I recognize, I
it.
really do recognize Rick and Morty, right? And I've seen some Rick and Morty for sure. I have. And I've seen a lot of concepts.
I'm gonna just say this: there's no way that a show with an episode like Pickle Rick is not top 20.
Okay.
It's good television, man.
Okay. No, yeah.
It's good television,
I
man.
seen that episode. Facts.
Hiya, Morty.
Um, facts. It's just for me,
They don't do it for you.
no, it don't do it for me.
I know
No,
it don't
it
do it.
don't
Like
at
I know
all.
it don't.
It don't at all. It don't. But it for me, it really is like I really didn't realize that was just a situation of like I wasn't talking about Rick and Morty dropping for quality, but I was asking,
Oh yeah, if it's quality, then the list is even worse.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you got if we throw an influence in there, like this list is atrocious. Like all things considered, like a top like greatest, because you have to factor in quality, popularity, like accomplishments, all of those things. If it's just quality, this list is also atrocious.
Right.
But I didn't realize how long of a run Rick and Morty was on.
Yeah.
2013 feels crazy. Like to say that out loud.
Yeah.
Like they got some special over there. So feel me?
I will
Respect
say,
Rick and Morty.
I'm not mad at BoJack Horseman at number one.
I am. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not mad at it.
Number one,
I'm not mad at it.
I got a few that should be over that.
In your opinion, like
Yeah, but
you
I
gotta
think
think
this.
it's BoJack Horseman though.
I
Like
think it's kind of like how we think about the NBA
X
list, right?
marks.
I think it's how we think about the NBA list. I think when we speak about the top 10, do you know how like the bottom five don't really have an argument to be top five, but they top 10?
Who's bottom? Who's?
Like, I mean, the greatest. Let me not say top, the greatest.
I think the top 10, you could argue top five for every single person in the top 10.
Nobody's telling me that Shaq was the greatest basketball player of all time.
But you have people who have him in the top five.
That's true. But there's still a gap, is what I'm saying. That's why I amended it. Because I think the top three is set, right? For the A. For the NBA. But in terms of shows,
yeah.
No?
No, yeah.
Okay, top two is set for sure. Like
no, top two, yeah.
Oh, but some people no, because some people got
it
Kobe
get
at
nasty,
three.
bro. Like I heard top threes with Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq, and I'm being so serious.
I'm not see, and that's IndieWire. That's an IndieWire list right there. Boy. I think it's up there. I can't see the claim for one.
I genuinely can't. Like I literally, it checks all the box. Like it checks.
And I had to do some stuff on it in my film class. Like, yeah, BoJack is legit. Like legit though. I don't want that to sound like I'm not.
And this is coming from somebody. This is coming from somebody who didn't really get much from BoJack Horseman. I think I tried to watch it too young.
When did you try to watch it? Okay, then probably yeah, because you like 12 now. So 2-year-old trying to watch BoJack Horseman, crazy,
bro. All right, let's see.
Oh, Gravity Falls is 12. Okay, I didn't even realize that. And Adventure Time is 13. See, I like these.
I like Gravity 12 at Gravity 12. Gravity Falls at 12. I really, really love. Like really, really love. BoJack Horseman.
Animaniacs in the top 10. I cannot be mad at. I'm not Animaniacs.
BoJack Horseman came out in 2014. I tried to watch it at like 16. That's not.
It wasn't. You wasn't depressed enough, like with more adult depression.
Right.
Yeah, like young depression. That don't work.
I'm gonna get around to BoJack Horseman though. It's definitely
BoJack Horseman will probably go crazy for you right now. Actually,
I be like hearing about the last episode.
Okay, Bob's Burger at 8.
Don't like it.
Too high.
Way too high.
Too high.
It's not better
Um,
than Family Guy to me.
I think that no. Where you?
I
Whoa.
don't think I haven't seen Family Guy, and
Family Guy's not on this list.
like
Family Guy's
call,
not on this list.
call Family Guy what you will, but we gotta stop acting like Family Guy's not one, not a good show, two, not funny.
Family Guy's not on this list.
Yeah, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. Like,
I,
I don't care
I,
anymore. Like at that point, it's a joke. Big Mouth and not Family Guy.
yo, that's crazy. Yo, and Bob's Burgers, I'm not even being like not even being funny. I think it's recency bias. That's high, man. And I like Bob's Burger. I keep saying that for like all the like because I genuinely like these shows, bro. Like I do.
Bob's Burgers is cool. Is
Yeah.
American Dad on there? I don't think American Dad
No,
is on.
American Dad is not on there.
I don't think Bob's Burgers is that much better than American Dad. Like that much.
I think it's better though.
It's
You
better.
know,
I'm saying that much. For it to be a top
yeah.
five,
Well,
and then and an American Dad to
I
not
agree.
at all.
No, I agree because American Dad has two characters that are like some of the greatest characters.
And let me just say this. I'm not
Like Roger as a character, that's crazy.
I'm not saying American Dad should be on the list. Like I'm not Family Guy should be on the list. I'm not saying
Yeah.
American Dad should be on the list. I'm saying Bob's Burgers and American Dad aren't that maybe I'm bugging.
Yeah. No, I'm not mad at that.
But for top
I'm
10,
not gonna lie though. Bob's Burger is better. But
I'm saying it's
for your qualification, I agree.
top 10 to not being there at all.
No, yeah, for your qualification, I agree. I mean, especially when we talk about Family Guy, then that's not even.
That's like Damian Lillard and Dwight Howard. Damian Lillard on top 75, Dwight Howard is not. Doesn't make sense in my brain.
I 1,000,000% agree, and it shouldn't make sense in anybody's brain who understands basketball.
And again,
Adult Swim has a lot of spots on this list.
it's Robot
Like
Chicken.
a lot. Yes, Robot Chicken is on the list. Adult Swim has a lot of spots, like Sea Lab, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Adult Swim has a lot of spots on this list, man. I think I've figured out the issue. But no, I can't even say that because then Family Guy would be on it.
I'm done.
Steven's Universe
I have nothing more to say.
at number 6. I never watched the show. I always hear about how like influential it is and stuff, and I only hear good things about it. So I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Cartoon Network is running this list.
For good
There's
reason.
a lot of
It's literally called Cartoon Network. So
facts. Batman, the animated series.
too low.
5, that's too low.
Too low.
Is that the best Batman show for you?
Yeah. What?
Okay. No, I was just asking.
Easy.
Okay. Daria is at number 4.
Like it.
Daria is at number 4. And Daria has been getting an odd amount of love lately. It's actually really interesting. Like I've been seeing a lot of Daria on like Twitter and stuff like that. Like I don't know where this Daria resurfacing has come from.
Good.
Maybe maybe the relatability has come back and stuff, but Daria is getting a lot of love. And this show stopped in 2002 and started in 97. Archer is number 3. I can't go.
I don't know what that is.
I can't go. You say you don't know what that is? Then yeah.
I think that's
can't.
like the one show aside from like a couple of the anime that's on it that I never heard of before in my life.
I mean, Archer, and that's not even to say it's a bad show, but
It looked cool though. I like the picture they chose.
yeah, I mean, but it ain't top 3 is crazy. It's crazy.
13 seasons.
Now, no, top 3 is crazy.
Wait, no, I'm lying. I heard of this before. This animation style is like yelling at me because I've seen like.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't really like it too much personally, but
Top 3 is crazy.
It looked like a phone video game.
Yeah, I don't like that. But here is the bright spot of that list. The Simpsons at number two. I thought The Simpsons were going to be number one. I'm going to say that.
Good
But
choice.
The Simpsons at number two, that's one of those things that I will never, ever, ever argue. When we talk about like a long run from 1989 and it's still going on, when we talk about influence, Family Guy, South Park, like all of these, Bob's Burgers, you don't get American Dad, like all of these shows, you don't get none of that without The Simpsons.
Back though.
Like it's so real that South Park had to do, and they made an episode making fun of the fact that there's
South
no
Park is
real,
right.
huh?
South Park is on there, right?
Yeah, it is, but it was low. It was 23.
It was low.
Yeah,
23.
yeah, too low. But South Park made an episode called "The Simpsons Did It," and it's basically an episode going through like the fact that the Simpsons have tackled almost every idea
Yeah.
in that space,
Mm.
and it's just like they trying to come up with Butters. This is a character in South Park. He's trying to come up with a new plot point basically, and it's like meta. Feel me? He's trying to come up with a new plot point, and at every turn, they're like, "The Simpsons did it." Nope, you can't do that. The Simpsons already did it, and that's like the basis of the episode. They're like, "Bro, you know how hard it is to try to find something fresh and new that the Simpsons haven't done, haven't tackled? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy." And I can't speak to the quality today, right? Because when you're going for, they trying to go for freaking 50 years. So when you're going for that run from 1989 to present day, it's 2023. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of decades.
It's a
You
bunch
know,
of time, man.
the quality just isn't going to be, it's not going to be all time for the entire time when you go that long. But
Truth.
longevity is crazy. Influence, crazy. Quality, crazy. Still, even for me, with that being said. It's so real that even just a few years ago when I was still in school, uh, when I was still in school and the Simpsons movie dropped and that they took over again. And it was I remember because everybody was singing Spider Pig does whatever Spider Pig does. And I vehemently remember Homer just putting the pig onto the ceiling to walk on to leave like pig tracks. Like,
Yeah.
influence, bro, crazy. It's insane. I ain't gonna lie. I think you should put Simpsons at number one if we being honest. But I think SpongeBob got to be up there too. But Simpsons at number one, you would never hear argument from me. Number two, though, I guess I won't really complain. And yeah, BoJack Horseman at number one, and I'm just gonna say, got to be under the Simpsons for sure. But yeah, man, I think you know what we should do. We should do a list, not top 70. That's ridiculous. We should fix the list.
Or we could come with our own list.
I kind of meant that.
Personal.
No, yeah, I kind of meant that because I said we should do a list, and then I said we should fix it, but I didn't really mean like literally fix this list, but like,
Let's say my list is probably gonna be worse. But I have good reasons for every
oh Jesus Christ. I mean, well, hey, that's what this is for. But yeah, we will do that.
yeah.
That's all I got though. Terrible list, Wire. Please do better.
Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe not because you clickbaited me. You played on my emotions and it worked.
I just want to say before Caitlin Clark won't play the year.
Yes, sir. Yo, I think I'm a Virginia. I'm like leaning towards it, but I'm not gonna make my family yet. Caitlin Clark she got that dog in her.
She's the truth. 40-point triple double. Yes.
She got that dog in her. But the women's college game is so tough, man. I like it better than the men's for sure. It's tough, man. They out there, man. Them girls out there hooping.
Open for sure.
I mean, hooping.
Yep.
Hooping. Shout out Virginia Tech, though. I've been riding with y'all for this whole run. I'm fake counting. I fake want I want that. It would be an upset if they beat LSU, right?
I guess
I don't know though, because they're first seed, but I think LSU might be.
that's relative. LSU
Yeah, to their yeah,
four seed, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see that. I want to see that upset. I'm already invested. Don't be surprised if you see me with some women's college basketball clothing and stuff, man. I got some. I'm a fan of some players. Uh, but this is my getting back into different sports years. So, WNBA. Here we come for real this time.
Mhm.
I'm going to a WNBA game, and I'm in it. But I'm not going to lie to you. That women's college basketball is something different. Uh, it's really fun, and the fact that they're not considered March Madness is insanity to me. And I watched who is it? I think it's Bomani. Bomani Jones, the ESPN guy. You heard him?
No.
Really?
ESPN, you're gonna be hard to find me
Okay.
knowing about what's going on over
Okay. But he's I don't think he's not on ESPN anymore.
there.
But he's like an older guy. Bald black dude. And he was talking about like the ratings and how it's crazy that he's the reason why I found out that it's not considered March Madness. And he was talking about how like the women's game was outperforming the men's, which is actually marketed as March Madness. And it was like it's crazy that they won't really acknowledge it and just how bad they do to women. Like, and there's a whole lot of feel me. There's a whole lot of talk about underperforming and stuff like that. Hey, when the women's NCAA tournament is outperforming the men, and this is not the whole thing, obviously, right? But when they are outperforming them, and if the argument is that they can't sell, they can't entertain, they can't get eyes, then they should never outperform the men at any game, right? In terms of ratings, in terms of viewers, that should never be the case, right? Well, they have. So you gotta find a new excuse as to why the women's game doesn't deserve love and support
For sure.
and funding. You gotta find a new excuse. Generating revenue.
Yeah.
Where is it going? And why is it not marketed as March Madness? This is what I'm saying. You said people, you're not even marketing it as March Madness, which means you're not giving it the push that it actually deserves, which means you're not even trying to set it up to succeed as best as it can. What's the point? But yeah, man. Shout out them. Let's go Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
um um yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say. I don't really got nothing else to say. Baseball game. I'm back in the baseball game April 9th with the guys.
19th, bro.
That's not what I said. That's
Mm.
not what I said. I said April 9th. April 19th with the guys. Yankee Stadium. Here we come. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go, Yanks.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like I grew up in the Yankee Stadium. Like legit. I've been to more Yankee games than whoever is doubting me. Still.
Nobody was doubting you, bro.
Nah. Because it's viewers. It's viewers. I just gotta set the record clear.
No.
You feel me? Yeah. Through and through though. For real, for real. I done met more players than you too. Yeah. Nah. Nah, but yeah, this should be fun, man. Yeah, I mean that's it.
That's it. All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for coming along. We appreciate y'all every single time. If you're on the Instagram, head over to the YouTube, like the video, subscribe it, post a little clip, tell a friend to tell a friend, comment on something, do all of those nice things, man. Tell us what you like about it. Tell us what you want to see more of. You know, if a topic come up and you want to hear thoughts, hey, let us know. We're gonna cover that.
Let us know.
Keep watching movies, man. Keep watching these shows. Appreciate the media. I think that's a good thing. Appreciate it because times come and go. So appreciate what you have.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
All right.
We appreciate y'all. See you next time.